Jesus! It's going off the charts here! Oh my god! Now, one of my intentions for this year's E3 was to do like a reaction to Microsoft, Bethesda, and Sony, but I got too distracted with personal things and finishing the Kingdom Hearts video to really follow up on that, so I decided to pass on that for this year. Maybe starting next year, I'll get into that. In the meantime, though, I will be doing a follow-up discussion with my boys over at Brain Scratch, probably in the next 2 days, so you can look forward to that there for my full-on thoughts of every conference for this past E3. However, this is an entirely different story because, I mean, I'll try to keep it short because it's like 90 plus degrees outside. I had to turn the AC off just so that you guys wouldn't hear all the fucking AC noise and there's traffic outside and all that shit. Oh, but that doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore because you have to see it. No one couldn't have missed this. We not got only one. We not only got one Metroid game announced, but 2 Metroid games. And let's talk about the first one. I'm like, Metroid Prime 4. And when the spotlight was going on, and I see the stars, I see the nebula in the background, and I was like, what's that shape it's forming? It's looking awfully familiar than it is. I see it's that Screw Attack S, and I like lost my shit, and I was lost for words, and then I saw the 4, Metroid Prime 4, and apparently I've been reading some articles that it's not being developed by Retro Studios this time, and I hope whoever's making this game does a great job, but the fact that it's even a thing, the fact that Nintendo just announced it, yeah, there's no gameplay, we don't know anything of it besides it being a sequel to the Prime series. Fuck yeah! I've been waiting for this. So long have I been waiting for this, since Corruption and the Wii. That was almost 10 years ago, wasn't it? I think, because Prime 3 was 2007. Yeah, almost 10 years. It might be 10 years at this point. Where have you been? And they go ahead and completely catch me off guard. Now, I'm watching the Nintendo Treehouse event, even as it's recording. It's going on right now in the background. And my main PC setup is dual monitor setup. I have the stream going on the left side, and I'm handling my business on the right side. And I'm just talking with a few buddies online, and I'm catching a glimpse of them showcasing Mario Odyssey, which, by the way, looks phenomenal. And I've been listening to that vocal theme for like an hour already on loop. It's so fucking good, and I can't wait to play that game. But so they finished their showcase, and I'm talking with people, and suddenly, like, the left side of my eye just catches something, and it's bright and orange. I know it's Samus' gunship. I was like, wait, what's this? Are they lying to us? This Prime 4? No, it's an entirely new 2D Metroid game. Well, more accurately, it's Nintendo's official recreation of Metroid 2. I mean, they're pulling the plug on AM2R makes so much more sense. I mean, besides basic IP protection, they pulled the plug on that fan project because they were doing it themselves. Or maybe AM2R helped inspire this, or maybe it's the other way around, we don't know, but either way we're getting a 2D Metroid game for the 3DS. What year is it? What's the last time that we had a 2D Metroid game and a Prime game revealed around the same time? Not since Prime Infusion, well over 15 years ago. It's insane. I mean, you can not hear the sound of my voice. I am so fucking excited for this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this is a thing, and wow. So just to cover the game real quick, they show plenty of it in the Treehouse stream. It's 2.5D, perfectly okay with that. And its art style is kind of a combination of that classic Metroid design and Metroid Other M. In fact, Samus is doing a lot of close quarter combat maneuvers with some of the boss enemies. If an enemy's really close to you, you can swing your gun arm at them, or your arm cannon at them, and you can get rid of them that way. You can now like free aim in all 8 directions without moving away. You can kind of do that in the other games too, so it's not that like big of a feature. But you got a laser pointer though, so you can be super accurate, and you can't hope to miss anything unless you're blind. I like it because one of the things that I really wanted to see done post Other M was another attempt at that kind of gameplay where it was not, you can shoot shit, but you can also like get close quarters and like maybe grapple them with your grapple beam or do like a dynamic move. And I wanted to see them expand. For as divisive as Other M is for outright, you know what I mean, I would have liked to see another attempt at its gameplay, because I think its gameplay wasn't that bad, all things considered. And it's good to see them attempt that from a pure 2D perspective. No D-pad with 3D world and all that sort of shit. It's 2D Metroid the way, you know what, the way I love it. Power bombs, I mean, well, I saw morph ball bombs, I saw the grapple book, I'm sorry, I'm just like really stammering all over my words because God, I mean, you go for years without anything, and then suddenly they just blow it up in your face. And developers of this new iteration of Metroid 2 is Mercury Steam. The name sounded familiar at first, but then I had to, just to reassure myself that I went and Googled them. They're responsible for that Castlevania Mirror of Fate game on the 3DS, which I played a bit of, didn't play a lot, to be perfectly honest. Wasn't exactly my cup of tea, but it looks like they know what they're doing with the franchise, and well, of course, that's just me hoping that it's a great game, period, because, couldn't tell. Humongous Metroid fan here talking. I don't know if they teased an announce date or a release date, but they did reveal, like, a physical, like, special edition. I'm hoping to get my hands on that soon. It comes to the soundtrack. Oh, that's great. I mean, if you showed me that, like, last year, I think would say that's fake. So you're lying to me. You're a horrible person. Now, thanks to the Treehouse event, I think we got a good chunk of what to expect for the 3DS game. Now it's just a matter of Prime 4. What am I expecting? What would I want? Honestly, I mean, if it's on the Switch, then I'm expecting it to go back to a control style similar to the first two Prime games, or probably a Federation Force control scheme, which wasn't bad, all things considered. Like, story-wise, I don't really know what I would want out of it. Not really expecting a whole much, like, lore-wise for the Prime series. That was never really a reason why I played the games. I just liked. What I really want is just to achieve that sense of loneliness, that sense of isolation that I think Prime 1 and Prime 2, if I'm being honest here, despite me not liking all of the locales from Planet Aether, it really did make you feel like you were alone on an alien planet. And if they can emulate that again for Prime 4, a lone bounty hunter searching this planet all by herself, you never know what to expect in any corner. They could just pop out anytime. I don't want to make it a straight up horror game. I would like them to replicate as much as they can of the first Prime game. I'm not asking for the first Prime game again, obviously, because, I'd be lying if I didn't want that. Like an HD remaster of Prime 1, come on. Shit, I'd buy that 5 times. But if they can replicate that feeling, then that's all I'm asking for, really. I'm just really excited that a Prime 4 is even a thing in the first place. And I can't wait until, we'll probably gotta wait till next year, or maybe at the end of this year, hoping that we get our first glimpse of what the game's gonna look like. But whatever they have in store, I'm waiting like a wanting child, like Christmas Eve, and it's good to be a video gamer. It's really good to be a video gamer. Really good to be a Metroid fan. So what do you guys think about these reveals? I mean, Metroid fan or not, are you interested in what's coming up? Is this a sign of things to come for other franchises? Is F-Zero in the lineup next? Are they going to try Star Fox again? Who knows? Until yesterday, you would never convince me that they would reveal 2 Metroid games in one day. Now, God, I hope these do well. I hope these do well and then some, so that other franchises can be brought back from their graves and, everyone's happy again. Look how happy I am. I'm so giddy. But, again, what do you guys think about these new games coming out? Please leave in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going, all that sort of shit. With all that said, I'm a very happy gamer. Have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care.